today we are going to finish up our adding and subtracting integers lab. Thank you to all of the students who have either attended live or you have sat through and done all of these videos. I'm very proud of you. So as we get started, you may need to pause the video. Make sure you have these 3 problems written or you have the notes glued down in your journal. Make sure you have a pencil. And also you want to make sure you are with toytheater.com. Okay, toytheater.com. So, remember when we were at Toy Theater, we go down to virtual manipulatives. Then we go down. And I like to choose this one, 2 color counter whiteboard. So our first problem is 0 minus 6. Okay. So in this case, I'm going to write it on the other page. 0 take away 6. I'm not writing. Let's try again. 0 take away 6. So I want you to think where I would start. Look at these here. Where would I start? Hopefully you know that you don't start with any of them. Okay? So on our number line, we actually start just at 0. Okay? I know this is a little not quite in the center. You'll see why. Okay, so I have nothing, but I need to do what? Take away 6. What kind of 6 is that? Well, since I don't see a sign here, that means it's positive. So I'm taking away 6 positives. But if you look here, I literally have nothing to take away. Okay? So what did we do in order to get something? I need to be able to take away 6 yellows. So how am I going to take away 6 yellows when I have nothing? Hopefully you remember that we start with 0 pairs. Now to me this problem is way easier on a number line, but this just kind of verifies it. So I know this looks like a lot, but remember this is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So you are looking at a board of 0, okay? All these 0 pairs. Now I am going to take away 6. Not 6 reds, 6 yellows, okay? If it was 6 reds, it would look like that, but it doesn't look like that, okay? So we're going to take away 6 yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what answer are we left with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reds, which is negative. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We ended right here, so our arrow goes backwards. So based on nothing else, all we have is one arrow going backwards. That means we're going to end to the left on the number line. So our answer will be -6. Some of you probably knew that without the model, which is great, but now you can see how it works with the counters, which is using 0 pairs. Okay? So, going to restart. Yes. Go back. And there we are. Okay? So now we have an easy one. We have an adding one. -1 plus -5. -1 plus -5. Why is this easy? Because this is a give problem. I'm not taking anything away. Okay? So, tell me where I start. -1. So which color is -1? Red, right? How many do I need? Only 1. So let's start our number line here. 1, negative 1. So I went backwards 1. Okay? So I started to the left on the number line. Now I'm going to give. Tell me what I'm going to give. 5 of what color? Red. Because I see the negative sign. I'm giving 5 reds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what answer do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing crosses out because I do not have any 0 pairs. So my answer is at negative 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my answer is here. So I'm actually moving left to get there. So remember, same, sum, add. Same, sum, add. Now, it's negative. Why is it negative? Because everything's to the left, or because it's all reds. And you can probably tell this. This means 1 negative, 5 negatives. Altogether, I have 6 negatives. Okay? No 0 pairs there. So I'm going to restart. Okay? And my last question. Again, this is one that is generally missed a lot. Negative 2 minus 5. This type of problem. It looks easy, small numbers, but it still generally is difficult. Negative 2 minus 5. Okay, so by yourself, with your virtual manipulatives, show me where to start. What color, how many? So hopefully you know you start with 2 that are red. That negative sign means red. 1, 2. Now this says what? Take away. That's a minus. Okay, I know it's a minus because I have to have an operation between these two. Negative 2 minus 5. You don't say negative 2, negative 5. You would say negative 2 minus 5. Okay? So I'm taking away 5. So I want you to think. I'm taking away 5 of what color? Hopefully you know I'm taking away 5 yellows because I don't see a negative sign. This would mean I'm taking away reds. I don't see it. That means I'm taking away positives. So I need to take away 5 yellows. How many yellows do you see here? I don't see any, right? So I am going to have to put 0 pairs, right? So this value right here, this equals negative 2. 1, 2 plus 0. Okay? I need 5 yellows, so do I have enough? I don't have enough. I still don't have enough. I still don't have enough. I still don't have enough. Perfect. Okay. So now I can actually take away 5 that are yellow, because again, I don't see a negative sign here. That means I'm taking away positives. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So look at what I'm left with now. That's my final answer. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of what color? Red. So I'm at negative 7. So let's do this on the number line. Negative 2. So that's where I start. I start to the left. Okay? And now my final answer is at negative 7. So negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7. Okay? So So I'm going to take away 5. So officially this is like normal subtraction because it's moving to the left, and I ended here, right? That's where I ended. That means my arrow goes to the left, okay? So I'm left, I started left, and I moved left based on where my answer was, okay? So, what can you tell me about these? Look at that, 2, 5, 7. 2 plus 5 is 7, okay? Same, the arrows go in the same direction, same sum, add it. So when I add it, I get 7, okay? Why is it negative? Because it's all to the left. Everything is to the left, okay? So, let me give you just one problem to try by yourself. And I'll reset this. And I want you to try this. Please do this with your counters. Try this with your counters. Let's do... Try that one. Okay, so I'm starting with a 3. What kind of 3? Well, I don't see a sign, so that means it's positive. Now, what am I going to do? Take away. Take away what? 4 that are what color? Red. I do not have any reds, but according to this, I have to take away reds. Don't just start getting rid of those yellows because this negative tells me I'm getting rid of reds. Okay? So, to get rid of reds, I am going to have to add 0 pairs. Okay? Now, the only reason I'm having to add in 0 pairs is so I can get rid of these reds. So guess what I'm going to have left with? A whole bunch of yellow, right? So a whole bunch of positives. So take away 4 red. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 positives. Okay? So where did I start on the number line? I started with a positive 3. 1, 2, 3. Minus negative, if I don't know which way that is, I'm going to look here. What was my final answer? It was 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I started here. I ended at 7. So I actually moved forward. Even though it says minus, it got bigger. And so remember, minus a negative is like a plus. So it's like 3 plus 4. Okay? So this is right. Moving right. Same. Sum, add, and it's positive because we're moving only in the positive direction.